Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitchin' my archive. Jordan came back, throw the 4-5. If you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Pull up a 4 in a loco, tell them run this bitch back like so-so. Got this rap shit here.
Fuck you in this stupid video. Welcome back to another UAG video. Daniel and Jared here as always. Today we have something a little different, exciting, pain in the ass, but different.
Yeah, so recently, probably when this video comes out, about 3 weeks to a month ago, Hop, also known as Hop of Heli, he came out with a video talking about kind of how there's some FUD lore about dummy rounds and snap caps and how it's kind of impractical and not really worth it to practice if you're flinching with the dummy rounds. If you want a more in-depth review and talking about that, go watch his video. I'll link it down below. But what we're going to use these dummy rounds for, we're going to use it for malfunction drills. And, you know, malfunctions are not something that really happens very often if you're purchasing and using high quality gear, but it's something good to know and something you should know if it ever happens. And best place to practice is on the range rather than in real life. We have loaded all of the rounds randomly. We kind of just added it to our ammo and put it in, and we'll kind of get what we get.
I fucking hate malfunction drills.
Yeah, but another good use for it too is on rifle is if you're getting lock back or if it's a malfunction. So you know if the bolt's coming back or if it's also going forward as well. But yeah, let's get into it, and any more explanation that needs to be done, we'll do it at the range. All right, so we're at the range. We already had an intro, so I'll just kind of go to the range, step up to the firing line, and show you what we're doing when we're clearing these malfunctions, and either have Daniel or I demonstrate, and then we'll get right into shooting. We're gonna move to live fire for instructional purposes only. We are gonna have one round. The first round is the real one, and the second one is a dummy. And essentially what this mimics is either a bad primer or your mag not loading properly. So,
Or AAC.
Huh?
Or AAC.
So what you're gonna have to do is first tap the magazine to ensure it's seated properly. Then you're just gonna rack the bolt to the rear to eject a shell if it was the shell. So you're covering two birds with one stone, making sure the mag is seated properly and getting the round out of there that was the problem child. So let's do an example, and I'll do nice and slow for you guys, and then we'll move to the fun parts. So first round, second round, click, no bang. So you're gonna tap, eject the round, and go back.
All right, we'll run two in the chest, one in the head. Malfunction, no malfunction. See how this goes.
Tap, rack, there you go. Good job. Oh, it went in my collar. Oh no, is it gone forever? So this will be a fun one. We'll do two to the right. This target is currently blocking the far one, so we're gonna be walking backwards. As soon as we can, engage two, and then two more on steel with white light. Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Switching to your pistol is faster than reloading.
Okay, well that was interesting turn of events. I can't pull the charging handle back, so I think I'm gonna have to just javelin this thing into the ground.
You're retarded.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was one of the dummy rounds. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Let's
Leave that one.
throw a mag through it. As you saw, I switched to my secondary. Didn't really have a choice once I realized the rifle was down for good. Gonna do my best. Pistols aren't great, as you saw, because I missed the steel a little bit. I was probably at like 50 feet at that point, so, or 50 yards. So while moving is not very fun, but I did what I could. We're going to try some passive aiming on the URGI here, because I never do that, and see if we need to reload soon. Hope not. Oh God. What was your time?
Like 12, but I had the malfunctions.
Yeah, I didn't have a malfunction. Wow. So as you see, I was low on all of them. Yeah, I was left and right, which is some movement, which is a height over bore thing, because if you look here, the aim point is very high, and like I said, I don't practice it, so that's something to note. I probably have to aim like right here or something. So since we have an IR converted camera and all these lights out here normally when we shoot, it kind of gives that false sense of, hey, it's not really that dark at night. So we're gonna turn off all these lights and make it as dark as it actually is. Only use our flashlights so you can see like how dark it gets when you have to turn the flashlight off and try to operate malfunctions at night. All right, welcome back to your...
Welcome to the fucking daytime.
Yeah, right.
Just took a 1 hour power nap in the car. So
Yep.
we're running on fumes, but we're gonna finish this for y'all.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed us struggling at night, and hopefully now you're able to see everything and what we're doing a little bit better, and we can do some more advanced movements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh God, you breathed on it.
I know. We have stepped back to about 60, 65 yards here. The drill is just going to be longer range, accurate shots, but trying to get as much speed as possible still, like on all drills. We're just going to shoot the steel until we get a malfunction, clear the malfunction, and then put one more on steel, and drill's over. All right, that was much better. Got a few rounds downrange, still quick. Accuracy is more important, especially working with the 4 times. Clear the malfunction, put one on steel. Jared?
Oh, I don't have a mag. Let me back.
Are you sure about that?
You know, I wonder if the old statement is true, switching to your sidearm is faster. So let's do a few standard where we just tap rack or reload if we need. And then we'll do a few where we do the same drill and then switch to our sidearm and see if it's more accurate or better overall. I gave you an extra one because I had a malfunction. 5.32.
On par.
Yeah. Oh no! So, mid 5s, mid low 5s. Let's see what pistol's like. I beat my time for the other malfunction.
Yes.
I did have 2 malfunctions.
Yes.
So take that into consideration. Get one more going. God damn.
All right, Jared, so switching to sidearm faster?
No, at least in terms of malfunctions.
I disagree. I played Call of Duty 4.
You're right. They are actually fairly equal. I think, yeah, they're actually pretty equal. You got to determine, though, what the distance is to the target. If it's a 30, 50 meter yard target, you're not going to transition to sidearm. Just not realistic.
All right.
All right, so we just wrapped up at the range. We are back at the shop. Want to just give you a brief outro, give you our explanations and what we thought went well, what didn't, and whether or not we think this is a helpful drill or something to practice. So do you want to go first?
Definitely was helpful. It was new, and especially new to me. I'd never done malfunction drills before, as mentioned earlier. But what I found probably the most beneficial from running the drills, both nighttime and daytime, was getting the muscle memory of clearing a malfunction, practicing switching to a sidearm, but really creating some muscle memory around that. I think Jared knows better than anyone at the range. Like, if I get a malfunction, if I run empty, I'm the guy that's just like, oh, fuck this. We cut the video. We go to the next thing, timeout. Yeah, and so there were no timeouts on that. You know, we kept the camera rolling, especially in the dark, having to get the muscle memory. So that was huge for me, and it's going to be something that I implement in further videos. You know, if I experience a malfunction, if I experience running dry, regardless of the drill, I'm going to clear it, I'm going to reload, and just practice getting the muscle memory down.
Yeah, I'm glad that was helpful. So what you saw at the range with the 5.56, the dummy round. So I looked at them back here, and the bullet, quote unquote, is about half the size of a regular 5.56. So I think that may be having to do with something of why they're getting jammed in the gun pretty bad.
Yeah, hence all the mortars that you guys are going to see.
The Geisley charging handle, as great as the gas busting nature of it is with the vented channels, it's not large enough compared to like the Radian that we have on the 11.5.
Here's the angle on these two.
Totally.
The Geisley has a little more slope towards the rear of the rifle, and the Radians really hook up and around so you can get in there.
Yeah, so I'm probably not going to change it, but if anyone is looking at getting and building their rifle, definitely go with the Radian if you can. I think also having the Night Force on here is affecting it rather than just the EOTech. But yeah, so obviously using your charging handle in that manner is probably never going to happen, but it is something on the back of my mind now. And then I do think it is overall helpful. It's getting really frustrating towards the end just because every mag is just like, okay. But I think we have it dialed now. So I think it's a good drill to do like once, like not very often. You know, the concept is very easy. You tap rack, you figure it out, you get it through, and once you do it a few times, it's kind of ingrained. And then just having the muscle, the muscle memory and the thought and will to do that at the range if you experience it elsewhere is just something you're gonna have to work on. But
I agree completely with Jared on this one. It's not a drill that you need to do constantly or on a regular basis by any means. Malfunctions are so rare, as we said in the intro and throughout the video, but doing it and doing it right, I think, is what made the difference. So if you're gonna do it right, get the snap caps, load all your mags with them, do a few, you'll see the video. There's multiple times I think I had a draw and I cleared 2 or 3 in a row, you know, not expecting, or I had mags where I was shooting 5, 6, 7 shots, and you know, there's nothing. But if you're gonna do it right, spend the time. We're at the range for 8 hours doing it. So,
yeah, don't go that crazy though. It did not need it.
Yeah,
that's just for the video. But yeah, I mean, definitely something fun to do if you're kind of running out of drills to do as well. If you have a range that you can do that at, and yeah. So let us know what you think. Let us know if you would do things a little bit differently, or if you might start doing that every now and then in your drills. So we want to hear. We want to talk to you again as always, because it's great. Yeah.
Like positivity in the comment section, and if you guys have done any drills, malfunction work before that is different than the way we did it, drop it below so we can get ideas, but also some of the newcomers and newer shooters can read those and get ideas as well.
Totally.
All right.
Well, see you guys in the next one.